What is going on, YouTube? This is PZZSEN here. Well, I used to be PZZSEN, but now I'm Owen Dowell because I decided it was probably about time to change my username because I've had that username for about maybe even a little bit over a decade. Because this year was my 10th year on YouTube, believe it or not. Which is kind of sad because I have been so busy. I have just not had any time to make YouTube videos lately, and I do apologize. But right now, I am currently at the beach with my family. It is currently 12:15 in the afternoon, and unfortunately, I'm not really doing a vlog this year because, again, first of all, I'm not really in the mood for vlogging, and secondly, I don't know how I'd find the time to actually edit the vlogs. So, as of right now, it's just been really, really hard for me to make videos. But a lot has happened since I last talked to you guys. So let me go ahead and let me tell you that. First of all, check out this cool mirror setup behind me. This is actually where I sleep. I sleep on this sleeper couch. I'm using the front camera, so forgive me. As you can see. And this is the living area around here. If we go down this way, let's see, forward a bit. That is my parents' room. So we got a bathroom and my little sister's room right there. Their bed's a little messy, so probably don't want to show that. And we do have a nice little deck out here. We're actually not staying at Litchfield this year because last year Litchfield disappointed us. It really did. But just to give you an idea of our view. Let's see. All that. So, should I sit out here? I don't really want to sit outside because people stare at you when they think you're talking to yourself. Alright, so a lot has happened since I've last made a video. There's kind of another reason also. One of these things is kind of another reason why I haven't made a lot of YouTube videos, because I'm kind of waiting. Alright, let me tell you what happened. So, first of all, let me plug my phone back in so that it doesn't die. Because making YouTube videos kills an iPhone battery. First of all, Zippo wants me to be one of their product photographers. Yeah, that was a little bit unexpected. Actually, I did know that Zippo was interested in having me eventually be a product photographer, because every time they like select my photo for Fan Photo Friday, I would say, man, it's my dream job to be one of your product photographers. And then they'd be like, well, you never know. And they'd always say that, like, just about every time. And that just so happens, now I am going to be one of their product photographers. The thing is that, I don't know, I'm still kind of waiting to see, like, how everything's going to work, how everything's going to play out. Basically, what they're going to be doing, I signed a contract, and I sent it in, and they said they got the contract, and they are in the process of working on getting me my first assignment, which is going to involve sending out some lighters and saying, here, take this one in this setting, here, photograph this one in this kind of setting. And that is pretty much how it's going to work. The problem is that these photos are not going to be my photos. These photos, once I send them to Zippo, are going to be their photos. So it's like I'm sort of signing off the rights to them. And I don't know. It's like, I don't know how everything's going to work. I don't know what all I'm going to really be able to disclose with you guys. I was hoping I'd be able to do like unboxings, be like, look guys, look at all these Zippos I got, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do that because it sounds like when I was reading the contract, it said that you can't really disclose anything that's going on, or like let anything, like say anything about like anything we send you, I guess, because some of this stuff might be stuff that's up and coming, you know what I mean? And like, they just want some photos a few weeks in advance, and then they'll release it with one of my photos, advertising it. So it could be something like we don't really want people to know. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I hope that makes sense. So like, I don't think I'll be doing like big unboxings or anything. And I also don't know if I'm going to be able to keep these lighters. In a way, like, it would be kind of cool if I did, because like I could say, well, here's my collection of, you know, if I do, I'll probably keep them like a separate box. That's kind of like separate for my collection, because maybe they'll want me to use them again for photos. But like, I don't know. I was thinking, we'll have to see. I'm not sure how everything's gonna work, but yeah. Anyway, that happened. All right, I don't want to make this video too long because the internet here sucks. It sucks bad. So I want to make sure that this can go up in due course. I'll probably upload it tonight as I sleep. That sounds like a good idea. Yeah, I'll do that. Okay. Secondly, and this happened literally earlier this week. Like, I was eating lunch at a convenience store about a half a mile that way, and I got an email from a guy at the History Channel. So he is going to be doing a show on collections, and am I allowed to say this? Alright guys, so something else happened, but I was just sitting here thinking, I don't know if I'm allowed to really, how much of it I'm really allowed to disclose, but something actually came up earlier this week that is also pretty exciting. I'm going to hold the camera up this way because that's a better angle. That's also pretty exciting, but I don't know how much of it I'm really allowed to disclose, but it's pretty cool. I'll definitely keep you guys informed when it is coming. Definitely, I'll definitely make a video about it. It'll be a real quick video. And yeah, so that happened. In other news, I now finally have a car. Now here's the deal with me, okay? I never learned how to drive, all right? That's the one thing about me. I'm 23 and I never learned how to drive. I've just never wanted, I want to know how to drive. It's just, I've always been like kind of hesitant and a little bit nervous about driving. It's one of those things that I've just been kind of nervous about my whole life is, man, there's so much that could go wrong. I don't want to get in a wreck. I don't want this to happen. You know what I mean? It's just like this constant fear going in my mind. But we finally decided that it might be about time for me to actually learn how to drive. So I actually still have my learner's permit. I'd show it to you guys. It's actually a horizontal learner's permit, which is really cool. It's actually kind of fun to show it to people because they don't expect it. They're like, wait, that's a learner's permit? It looks like a license. But no, it's actually a horizontal, because I'm 23. So once you turn 21, I think you actually will switch from a vertical license to a horizontal license. So I now have a horizontal for learner's permit. And yeah, people are always kind of taken aback by it because they don't expect it to actually be a learner's permit. But yeah, I am going to be learning that. You know, I want to be very aggressive about learning it once I get back home. If you want to know what the car is, it is a 2004 Subaru Legacy GT. Yeah, it needed new brakes. It needs a new windshield. It also, we just found out, needs a new battery. But other than that, it has a lot of miles on it. It's got like 180,000, which is, my coworkers have been very keen on informing me that that is approaching like a magical 200,000 mile where everything just starts breaking. But I mean, the car is in excellent condition. I don't know. I feel like it's going to be good. I feel like it's going to be good. So yeah, I'll probably definitely be making videos in there once I do learn how to drive, and once I get comfortable. I really want to start doing like just random car vlogs. You know what I mean? Like, and what I mean by car vlogs is like driving and talking to you guys, basically. Unfortunately, all of my commutes are like less than 5 minutes, if even, like maybe even 3 minutes, because I'll be mostly driving to school and back because I work at school and I go to school there. So yeah, it's kind of crazy, but you know, we'll see. That's always something, you know, I've watched a lot of It's Me Morpheus, man, rest in peace. It's Me Morpheus used to do that a lot, and I don't know. Something about just listening to a guy driving his car and talking, I've always thought that was appealing, and I've always wanted to kind of do it myself. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking there. So yeah, we'll see. There'll probably be some of that. And yeah, for the most part, guys, I think that is about it. So mostly, yeah, I am so sorry, guys. It has been so long since I made a video. I think my last video I uploaded in March, and it is July 13th. July 13th. Yesterday, a year ago from yesterday, I posted on my Instagram. A year ago from yesterday, I actually bought my T5i, and that was quite exciting. So, yeah, there's just a little bit of fun fact for you there. Yeah, that I want to say is about it. This is a 10-minute video. I really did not want it to go over 10 minutes. But guys, I just wanted to let you know I will be back. I promise, okay? I have no interest in leaving YouTube, okay? No interest. It's just been really hard for me lately. It really has been. And I really hate it for you guys. The job that I have is just kind of eating my time away. And again, just living with my grandma who's always at home. I'm just one of those people that when I record a YouTube video, I want to be by myself. You know what I mean? I don't like, I'm by myself right now. That's why I'm recording this video. I don't really like people overhearing me. Now, occasionally I do make a video when she's there, but I don't know. You know what I mean? And plus with this whole like thing coming up with me now being one of Zippo's product photographers and me just like, I don't really want to buy a Zippo because it's like, what if they like wanted me to photograph the Zippo and then it's like you know what I mean? One of the ones that they send me out for the assignment. I don't know. It's just, everything's just a bit up in the air right now, really, truly. So I will be back, guys. Don't you worry about that. I do want to continue making Zippo videos because I know you guys love those. I want to continue doing just regular videos in general. I bought like a little weird fidget pin that I post on Instagram that I said I want to make a video on. I'll do that eventually because I do have some thoughts on it. And yeah, that is pretty much it. So thank you guys so much for watching. It's currently 12, almost 12:30, 12:25. My sisters are going to be here soon, and then we want to go to a coffee shop because, yes. So, yep, hope you guys are enjoying yourselves. Thank you so very much for watching. Sorry again that I just have not been posting YouTube videos lately. I will be back, I promise. Thanks for watching, and adios.